But I don't do it because what they do is, if I'm sarcastic or a lot of times I'll say, and President Obama is doing a lousy job, meaning that Obama's running the show. They'll say, Donald Trump doesn't know who our president is. No. Because cognitively, I don't know if you saw, but a few months ago, I took a cognitive test. My doctor gave me. I said, give me a cognitive test just so we can, because you know what the standards were. And I aced it. I also took one when I was in the White House. No, I'll let you know when I go bad. I really think I'll be able to tell you, because someday we go bad. But, I've had, and they always say, like Haley, she talks about, we don't need 80-year-old. Well, I don't mind being 80, but I'm 77. That's a big difference. But I have...
Looking at President Donald Trump, he's trying to talk about, to him, basically, President Obama is the one running the show for Biden, because they keep talking about Obama running the show very well, and they keep saying that President Donald Trump, does not really know who a president is. He talks about the cognitive and that, everyone think people say Biden is dementia, according to him, because of his age. He's old and he should go and retire. But the other critics are saying, why will they talk about Biden being old? President Donald Trump is old also, if they're talking about that. His age also, because he is 77. But now he's telling us that he has done the cognitive test. Cognitive, your brain, your the way you reason, the way your reasoning faculty, as I would say it, your cognitive, your mindset, how you can interpret stuff as a human being. So he has done his cognitive test and he's very sure, and his doctor, and he was very excellent. Although they are criticizing him that he's 70, he's old, he said he's not 80 like Biden. He's 77, and it's a difference. What do you really think? Do you think President Donald Trump to retire also, according to some people? Or do you think he's cognitive, as he said, he can still rule as a president and he will do a great job? Let me see your opinion on the comment section. Keep watching.
Today, your indictments. And for the people out there that say there's another shoe that's going to fall with all of this stuff, I know you say it's all political, but there are people who she's tapping into that say this is going to be a problem come election.
These are all Biden indictments. These aren't indictments. These are Biden. This is a political opponent. He's coming after a political opponent. He is bad for democracy. I mean, he is the one. He is very dangerous, very bad for democracy, because he cannot win fair. Look at Fannie Willis. She was involved in the White House. Her and her lover, that she paid almost $1 million in fees, to legal fees, they were in the White House dealing with the DOJ. And then they indict, and now it finds out that they're scammers, okay? And that one now is, I guess, down the tubes. We're doing very well in them, but they did this. This is all political stuff, and it's a very bad thing for our country. And remember, that goes the other way, too. If a Republican gets in, I'm not just saying me, if a Republican, they can do the same thing to a Democrat. It's a very dangerous thing. It's never happened in this country. It happens in third world nations.
So one thing on the legal stuff, you say that the immunity issue, you would like the Supreme Court to grant you immunity when you were president.
No.
Everybody.
Every presidents have to have immunity. If they don't, they won't be able to function. They won't be able to say, we have to go into a war, or we have to do something that's very strange, very tough. Maybe it doesn't sound good, but it's the right thing to do. If you don't have immunity, you might as well not even have a presidency.
But so the judge that was going over that said that to your lawyer, the hypothetical, that if, as president, you took out a political operative, a political opponent with a special ops team and you killed them, then they would be immune.
So we're talking about a political opponent from another country, the head of a country, and all of this. Look,
I mean, you can go down this hypothetical.
Sure, you can. But a president has to have complete and total immunity. Or the president, as an example, Harry Truman. Harry Truman, you could say, let's go get him for Hiroshima. Let's go get him for what he did. He killed, hundreds of thousands of people. If you don't have immunity, anybody coming out will be indicted by the opposing party. and it'll happen almost without question.
But you know you could play it out. If President Biden came after you, he would have immunity?
As an example, with all of the things he's done, with Afghanistan, the worst removal in history, with all of the thing, what he's done in Afghanistan, 13 soldiers killed, many soldiers just obliterated, leaving people behind, and giving up $85 billion worth of brand new equipment that I bought because I rebuilt the military. Biden would be absolutely, and I'm not even mentioning his personal stuff. I'm not even mentioning that. I'll stay away from that. But if a president doesn't have immunity, he will be unable to function. I think the presidency would be a disaster without immunity.
Looking at President Donald Trump, he was being interviewed and he was talking about President Biden, that President Biden is not ruling fair. President Biden is not good for democracy. All what he's doing is fraudulent. He talked about Fannie Willis, that she and her lover have been there and all they do was what they did was just fake or background and they will be caught and all those. He was also asked as a president, well, you know, he has been, people have criticized him that he talks about immunity, that as a president, what does he think about immunity? That he said if he's being voted, he's asking that they should they should give him the power of immunity. He tried to explain, not him, every president that is coming should at least they should give the person immunity, because the president can be able to take decision without the interference of anyone, and the president can stood up and take some type of, you'll not be depending that foreign country, like foreign board cannot just come in and do some type of things, because the president will stop it. Certain laws the president can take that on his own, which is safety. According to him, that was his own idea that he gave. Then he was asked about being shot if a president showed an opening, about will the president be judged? That one he will not really answer that one bit. So what he wants is immunity to be given to every president that's coming. So he was being asked that if President Biden is to rule, should they give him the power of immunity also? He went ahead and said that President Biden have done a lot in Afghanistan. He and President Donald Trump was the one who brought those weapons, but yet President Biden allowed armies have been killed, like some few armies where people are bleeding and no help. So practically to him, President Biden is not a good ruler. Him, President Donald Trump, will be the perfect ruler for this. So what do you really think? Can I see your own opinion in comments? What do you think? Do you think that every American president that is coming should be given the power of immunity, that they can make certain decisions without any interference from the Senate or the House? Or do you think they can have that power of immunity to make decisions on their own as a president? Let me see your own opinion in the comment section. What do you think? Do you think that President Donald Trump will be a better president for 2024? Or do you think President Biden will be the much better president that is going to help the economic and the people will be happy in the United States of America for the coming election in September? Let me see your opinion on the comment section. Thank you very much for watching. If you have not subscribed, please help and subscribe and help share the video. God bless you.